Hello, my name is Marcia Johnson, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Together with my grandnieces and nephew, Allie, Ashley, and Ryan, we are Marcia's Crafts. Today we're going to make this lovely cross-stitched Christmas card. And to make this card, you will need 2 stamp sets, Cross-Stitch Christmas, and Beautiful Blizzard. Cross-Stitch Christmas, we will use this little image, the star, the tree, stem, the 3 layering Christmas trees, and inside we will use Enjoy the Beauty of the Season. From the Beautiful Blizzard, I'm just going to use the season's greetings sentiment. We will also need the Swirls and Curls embossing folder. We'll need the layering ovals dies. We'll be using the largest of the scalloped ovals and the next to the largest of the plain ovals. We will need a small piece of DSP. This is from the Festive Farmhouse DSP collection, and it is 4 by 2.5 inches. For stamp pads, we will use Cherry Cobbler, Pear Pizzaz, Mossy Meadow, and Soft Suede. For cardstock, Cherry Cobbler, we'll need 1 piece that is 8.5 by 5.5, scored and folded at 4 1/4. 1 piece that is 3 by 4. Another piece that is, 3/4 by 3 1/8. Mossy Meadow, we just need 1 piece, which is 4 by 2 3/4. And Very Vanilla, we're going to need 1 piece that is 3 by 4, 1 piece that is 4 by 5 1/4, and 1 piece that is 1/2 inch by 2 7/8. That will be for our sentiment. Okay, other supplies, Very Vanilla envelope, a piece of striped burlap trim that's about maybe 4 1/4 inches long, the Stamparatus, Big Shot, a trimmer, Snips, glue, Stampin Dimensionals, and well, for the Stamparatus, you're going to need to use the little mat that goes in, because these are photopolymer stamps, so you'll need the mat. And you could probably use a pierce mat to do, there's a few things we're going to stamp not using the Stamparatus. You could use a pierce mat for those if you choose. Okay, well, let's get going. First, take this piece of Mossy Meadow and put it in the embossing folder and run it through the Big Shot and through the miracle of YouTube. This is what it'll look like when it's finished. Let's put the envelope to the side, and then we're going to do some stamping. We're going to use the Stamparatus. Hear the pitter patter of Little Romeo. Oops, there we go. Put this one in also. Okay, first we're going to do the tree that has the most cross-stitch pattern in it, and we're going to do that in Mossy Meadow. So let's ink it up. Oh, it would help if we put what we were going to stamp on down here. We're using the piece of Very Vanilla that is, I don't know, 3 by 4, something like that. Okay, let's stamp that. Oh, it looks like it got a little lighter on one side than the other, so let's do it again. The definite advantage of the Stamparatus, you can do it again. That looks better. Next, we're going to use, do the tree that has the other slightly less foliage in it, and we're going to do that in Pear Pizzaz. Ink that up and stamp it down. And it kind of fills in a little bit. The ornaments we're going to do in Cherry Cobbler. Just wipe this up a little bit so it doesn't get all over everything. Flip my Stamparatus plate around and get the Cherry Cobbler out. We're going to use the Cherry Cobbler again in a minute, so I'll just leave that open over here. Okay, there we go. I'll get the Stamparatus out of the way. And I'm going to put the star on top in Cherry Cobbler. Just put that on top. There we go. And the bottom, well, I'm going to use the Cherry Cobbler again in a minute, so I'll just leave it open. And the trunk of the tree, we'll do in soft suede. There we go. Yeah, I think that's all I need of the soft suede. And then for the envelope, as you can see, I did the this star, and then I did this little pattern in Mossy Meadow. So we'll do that. So let me get the Mossy Meadow out again. Okay, so for that I want to do the star, and I'm going to do it kind of at an angle. And then I'm going to do the Mossy Meadow. There it is. Just do it up one side and over on the other side. Okay. And then for the inside of the card, I'm going to do the star in the middle of the bottom. It's about like that. And do the Mossy Meadow on each side. That. And then turn it around on the other side. Like that. And just stick this up in the corner. The magnet there. Enjoy the beauty of the season. Get the ink out of the way. And we'll do this in Cherry Cobbler. There we go. Okay, we have a little bit more big shot work to do. Just let me wipe this off so I don't get ink everywhere. And that is to take the tree, and the other Cherry Cobbler piece, and I'm going to cut the tree out using the second largest of the layering ovals, and the Cherry Cobbler using the largest of the scalloped ovals. And again, here they are, already done. So now, oh, one more thing, forgot to do the sentiment here. So let's do that, and that is also going to be in Cherry Cobbler. Okay, try not to get my head in there too much, but it's kind of hard to see. Well, if I don't do it very well, I've already done one. not too bad, actually. Okay, there's that. Let me close this up. Okay, now it's time to assemble. So we will glue the tree to the scalloped oval. Okay, and let's get our card. And we'll glue the inside panel. Then on the front, we'll glue this one down first. I'm going to glue down the embossed Mossy Meadow sheet. Go a little heavier on the glue than you normally would because it is embossed, so it's got a textured surface. And then we'll put this the DSP down at the bottom. And you want to make sure that your ribbon is cut at exactly the same side to side. It should be 4 inches. Make sure you get it as straight as you can. And I did not do very well. And this one I don't like to wrap around because it's too thick. So I just try to get it as straight as I can. That's better. I'm going to put a little strip of glue down the middle. And then I'm going to put well, I was going to put some, you know what, I have some double-sided tape here. Maybe I'll just use it. I was going to use some snail to go down the sides there, but this tape looks like it's too thick too. Never mind. We'll just use more glue. Put a strip of glue here on the Mossy Meadow and one very close to the top on the DSP, and then just put this down and hold it for a minute. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now we're going to take the Season's Greetings and put it on its background piece. Let that dry for a second. And then we'll get some dimensionals. And also on our tree, I want to put them, I think I'll put on some up here and some down here, just to avoid that burlap ribbon. Put this on a little towards the top and towards the left-hand side, and then put the sentiment on the bottom towards the left-hand side. And that's our card. Whoops, that's from another project came flying in here. Okay, so there are both the cards. This is what the envelope looks like. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to purchase any of these products, some of them, the stamp is unfortunately retiring, as is the DSP. Both of the stamp sets are retiring. Anyway, if you'd like to purchase any of them, I think they're still available, and you could do so at marciascrafts.stampinup.net, and we would love your business. And have a great holiday. See you soon. Bye-bye.